nice Laksh. Come on. So we start with Maharaj Janak. Okay. So Maharaj Janak was son of Nimi. He was son of Nimi. So Maharaj Janak, as you know, Maharaj Janak is father of Sita. You all can switch on your cameras because I am not talking to black boxes. I am talking to children. So please ensure that your cameras are on. Everyone's camera should be on because when our cameras are on, we are sitting alert and we are not doing any masti in behind. Okay, so everyone please ensure your cameras are on and no one speaks now. Okay,
Ma'am,
Vidhi,
can I,
no one
ma'am,
speaks now.
ma'am, I am leaving now, so I can leave.
Yes, yes. So now everyone on mute, okay? Yeah. So we start with the story of, so today, since I said, right, that today is Sita Navami, appearance day of Mother Sita. So, and who is Janak Maharaj? Janak Maharaj is father of Mother Sita. So, how did he become father of Mother Sita? Okay, that we are going to see today, okay? So, once what happened is that Janak Maharaj, so Janak Maharaj is devotee of the Lord, okay? He is like, even in our fourth chapter, we saw that, example of Janak Maharaj is given. So why example of Janak Maharaj is given? So again, because he's a very nice devotee of the Lord, he's a very pious king, taking care of everything, yeah. So once this Janak Maharaj, he had a dream. And in his dream, so he was sleeping and he had a dream. And in the dream, he was wandering in the forest. And while he was wandering in the forest, he was very hungry. He was very thirsty. He was looking for food. He was looking for water. And he was not able to get anything. He was tired and he was frustrated and he did not have energy. So he was just wandering. What to do? And he was wandering alone. After some time, after a couple of hours, he came across a hut in the forest. And the hut, there was this old lady who was staying in this hut. And then he requested the old lady, can you please cook something for me? I am very, very hungry. And please, can you please give me some water? So then this old lady said that, there is some rice in the other room. You can take that rice, you can take water, and you can cook rice for yourself. Janak Maharaj went inside and he cooked rice for himself. Now, cooking rice also takes some time. So you see, his hunger was increasing. And while he had taken rice and while he had offered, while he was offering, and while he was going to eat, something animal or a bird came and they put their dirty leg in the rice. When they put the dirty leg in the rice, the rice got spoiled because the leg was like really dirty. And when when the Lord, when the he it got when the rice got spoiled, he said, "Huh, shit." And while he was saying this, suddenly he got up. And why? Because when he said "Cha ha," करके, and then his gatekeeper, he suddenly came there. What happened? Is Janak Maharaj fine? He suddenly came and he woke him up. Yeah. So then he said, then he realized, Janak Maharaj realized that this was a dream. Then he said, one moment before, just a moment before, I was wandering alone in the forest, tired, thirsty, frustrated, exhausted, feeling very weak. And just at the next moment, I am the king. I'm the king of a big kingdom with the, capital of Mithila and all. So what is true? Yeah, which one is true? Is that, me being a beggar or me being thirsty, tired, hungry, is that my real identity? Or my king, me being as a king is my real identity? So he was very confused. So he thought, let me call all the pundits in my kingdom and ask them. So he called everyone. Yeah, he called everyone. And he said that I will ask you a question and you have to give me answer in a specific time. तो घोड़े पे जब बैठते हैं ना, घोड़े पे एक को पैर रख के दूसरा पैर डाल के बैठने में कितना समय लगेगा, उतने समय में ही यू हैव टू आंसर. आई विल आस्क यू क्वेश्चंस और उतने समय में यू हैव टू गिव मी आंसर. इफ यू डोंट आंसर आई पुट यू इन द जेल. So then, all the, he called all the pandits and all, and not a single. So everyone said, "No, you are a king. How can you be a beggar and all? You're the king of Mithila and all." So everyone gave the same answer. He was not satisfied with the answer. So he took all the pandits and he put all the pandits in the jail. Yeah. Now all the pandits were in the jail. There was this Ashtavatra Pandit. Yeah, he was son of one of the pandits who was in the jail. Was newly born, a small child, and he asked his mother that where is my father? So his mother said that your father is in the jail. Then he asked, why is your father in the jail? Why is my father in the jail? So then she said that I don't know. The king had called him, and the king, he just something happened between them, and he put your father in the jail. So he said, let me go and ask the king what happened, what mistake did my father do that you put him in the jail. So he goes to Janak Maharaj. And he goes to Janak Maharaj and asks him, what happened? Why did you put my father in the jail? Is something wrong? Yeah. Did he do something wrong? What went wrong? It's something I can do to release him out of the jail. So then, Janak Maharaj told him everything, whatever had happened. So he said, you can ask me question, what is your doubt? Maybe I'll try to answer. Janak Maharaj told his condition that, you have to answer it only at this specific time. So he asked him the question that what is true? Who am I? Am I this beggar or am I the king? So he said, nothing is true. Yeah, he said, nothing is true. He said, you're a body. You're not this body. You're spirit soul. And you are in this body and chanting the holy name will take you home back to Godhead. So you're nothing. You're not this body. You're not that beggar who's wandering into the forest. And neither you are the king. Now he was satisfied. Okay, Janak Maharaj was satisfied with this answer. Now, when Janak Maharaj was satisfied with this answer, this Ashtavatra, it said, now you have to give me Dakshina. Was, yeah, I am your Guru. I advised you. So now you give me Dakshina. So he said, okay, I'll give you the Guru Dakshina. What do you want? He said, I want your personal asset. Whatever is only personal to you, that is what I want. So he said, okay, I'll give you wealth. Yeah, I have my gold and diamonds and all. I'll give you that. So he said, no, that is not your wealth. Baba, that you earned from your forefathers. And this wealth you will be having for some time. And after some time you will leave this and you will go. So this is not your personal wealth. So then this is not your personal asset. So these are, but then this is only what I have. What else can I give you? So he said, okay, I'll tell you what is your personal asset. Your mind. Your mind is your personal asset. So whichever life you take, your mind will always go with you. So give your mind to me. He said, okay, I'll give my mind to you. Okay. So he said, but how do I know that you've given your mind to me? Yeah. So then they said, it has to be proof also. So then, what happened is once was this Bhagavad Katha happening. Yeah. And now he had given his mind to him. Yeah, he had given his mind to this Ashtavatra. So just to ensure that, just to check whether he has really given his mind to him. So basically what he told is you just chant the holy name, this, that, he told him, and then, So he said, once so there's this pastime which happened that once there was this Bhagavad Katha which was happening. And, Janak Maharaj was very engrossed, he was very engrossed hearing the Bhagavad Katha. And, one person from his kingdom, he came running from his palace, actually. One person from his palace came running to Janak Maharaj. Janak Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, his palace is on fire. Please come, please come. You have to save your palace, all your wealth. Whatever you want is getting spoiled. Please come, please come. And Janak Maharaj said, was cool. He said, no, 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 that is nothing is mine. I'm hearing Harikatha. Let me hear Harikatha. Yeah. So, so that is how it was proved that Janak Maharaj was not really worried that my palace is burning, my wealth is getting destroyed, my wealth is getting spoiled, and so then once what happened is there was one citizen in his kingdom. He said, boss, 24/7 you are doing bhajan. So how are you managing your affairs? Yeah. So Janak Maharaj said, how can, I am the king? Yeah. How can you ask me this question? So I will give you Mrityu Danda. He said, I will hang you for asking me this wrong question. So So then he said, okay, now that I'm going to hang you, whoever is being hanged, जिसको भी मृत्युदंड देते हैं, उसको एक लास्ट विश रहता है. Okay, you can, that person is given a last wish. Whatever your last wish is there, we will sanction your wish. So he said, I want to, see your entire kingdom. Okay. So his people, he take him to the entire kingdom. He shows them whatever, five-star hotels, he shows them malls, he shows them restaurants, and gardens, and all nice places he shows him. Yeah. And end of the day, they bring him back. So whole day he's having, he's being taken to different places. And next day morning at 8 o'clock, he's going to be hanged. So then Janak Maharaj asked him, so how was your day? Did you enjoy? So then he said, oh, what are you saying? Do you think I really enjoy? Because you're going to hang me. You're going to hang me now. So every moment that I was in the I'd say in the mall or the hotel or five-star hotel or whatever in the gardens, I was thinking about that next day morning, 8 o'clock, I'm going to be hanged. So how can you think about this? Yeah. So Janak Maharaj said, exactly. I know the same thing that I don't know when I'm going to die. Yeah, because I don't know when I'm going to die. Every time. So that is why I use all my time. So chanting so that I chant the holy name and so that I don't forget the Lord because I don't know when I'm going to die. So I don't want to miss this opportunity. That is why I'm chanting the holy name. Okay. So Janak Maharaj, of course, along with doing all his duties, he was a very pious king. He was very pious king. हाँ, ये किसने किया है? Please don't do this. Yeah. Then what? You remember that once there was a lot of famine in Mithila. Famine मतलब क्या कहते हैं? दुष्काल को क्या कहते हैं हिंदी में? Famine को क्या कहते हैं हिंदी में? उजाड़ा. What? I don't know. What do you call famine in Hindi? Can someone tell?
What, Mataji?
Famine.
Mataji, Akal.
Akal, हाँ. So once what happened is that there was a big famine in Mithila. So I'll just to tell you why there was a big famine in Mithila. So once what happened is this Rishi Kanya Vedvati. Vedvati basically was a very beautiful lady, and she was basically she wanted to marry Krishna. So then she did a lot of tapasya. Now she did tapasya for like one manvantar, so basically which covers all the yugas, which covers like I don't know, maybe 30 lakhs or 30 crores years, something of that sort. Yeah. So she did this tapasya so many years so that she can get Lord Krishna or Vishnu as her husband. Now while she was doing tapasya, Ravan, yeah, Ravan was going in his aeroplane, and he saw this beautiful lady. And he saw this beautiful lady. Ravan is Ravan. He got attracted to Vedvati. He got attracted to her, and he got his plane down. He got his plane down, and he requested Vedvati that well, why don't you come with me? So she said, no, I don't want to come with you. He said, why are you doing all this tapasya? So he said, I'm doing this tapasya because I want to get married to Vishnu, Krishna. So he said, Are, why are you doing this? You come with me, enjoy with me. See, I have this big plane and I have this big kingdom and I rule over the entire world and all the three universes. Please just come with me. Why you want to marry Vishnu and Krishna? Yeah, just leave everything. Why you want to waste your life in doing all these austerities? Come on, let's go. So then she said, Boss, see, don't even dare to come near me. Now, Ravan is Ravan. He thinks he's the most powerful person on the earth. So basically, all the three universes. So three worlds. So he said, "Boss," she said, "Boss, please don't, don't even dare to come near me." But Ravan came. What did Ravan do? So Ravan, he, उसका चोटी उसने पकड़ा. He caught her hair. So when she caught her hair, she got so angry. She got so angry. that she just cut that hair and she ran away. She ran away and eventually, because Ravan touched her body, she gave up her body. Now that bunch of hair was in Ravan's hand. And that bunch of hair needed blood and it needed figures. So now Ravan was wondering, what do I do with this bunch of hairs? So he went to this rishis and he said, boss, why? Tell me what should I do with this bunch of hairs? So, then the rishi said, okay, they've got a pot and they put this pot, hair in this pot. And, because the hair needed blood, so, they cut some fingers and all, and from there the blood oozed, and they put that blood in that pot. Now, this pot with a bunch of hair was a very, very inauspicious pot. मतलब ये pot जहां पे भी रहेगा ना वहां पे अकाल पड़ेगा. वहां पे there will be famine, no rains, no grains, all droughts will be there. I hope you all understand these words. Yeah, famines, droughts, पूरा अकाल पड़ेगा. कहाँ पानी नहीं होगा, पीने के लिए पानी नहीं होगा, धरती पे अनाज नहीं होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा. Yeah, so that pot was there. So now he said, now where do we keep this pot? क्योंकि pot जहां पे भी रहेगा वहां पे तो famine होगा, अकाल पड़ेगा. Where do we keep this pot? So then, it was suggested that only Janak Maharaj's kingdom, if we keep this pot, only Janak Maharaj will be able to this, his kingdom can be able to handle this. None other place will be able to handle this pot. So then they decide, okay, what do? Is they go to Janak Maharaj's kingdom and without even telling him, they hid the pot in the ground somewhere, in his kingdom. Now, when the pot was hit in the kingdom, there was complete famine. वहां पे पूरा पूरा अकाल पड़ गया, पूरा पानी नहीं है, कुछ अनाज नहीं है, सब लोग एकदम दुखी है. Everyone was very sad. What to do? What to do? What to do? Yeah. So Janak Maharaj asked the rishis that what should we do? All people are suffering. We need to do something. So then, the rishi muni suggested that you do one thing. You make a golden plow. You make a golden plow, and with the golden plow, you and your wife pull the plow and plow the land. So then they said, okay, let's do it. So while they were plowing the land with the golden plow, the plow got stuck. When the plow got stuck, what did Janak Maharaj do is, he with his own hands and with some tools, he removed the soil around. And then he found out that there was a spot. And so he said, what is there in this pot? So he broke the pot. When he broke the pot, from the sky, from the sky, the two Divya Jyotis came into the pot. And then, there were the two babies, two babies were born. Out of which one was Sita Devi, and the second one was this Vedavati. Okay? Second one was Vedavati. So Vedavati then eventually took us, to converted herself, and she sat on the nail of Sita Devi. Yeah. So that is how, Sita appeared as the daughter of Janak Maharaj. Okay. So when Ravan, he kidnapped Sita, that time it was not Sita, it was Vedavati who was kidnapped. And Sita was under the shelter of Agni. Yeah. So that is how it is. Okay. So that is how Vedavati, that is how Sita appeared. Now, as Sita was growing, and the small little Sita, as she was growing, she had a lot of friends, and she was very happy, and she was a lot of playful and all. Once what happened is Sita and her friends they were playing in the garden. Actually, in the morning they used to do puja and all. So every day she used to pluck flowers with her friends and all, and then she used to go to and then she used to perform puja and all. Once what happened is there were some flowers which are like very high up on the tree, and she was not able to pluck the flowers. And her friends were like jumping, 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 but not able to pluck the flowers. So then she said, okay, let me do one thing. There is this big, huge Dhanush bow. Yeah, this big, huge bow which is there. Let me go and bring it, and we can use that bow. Bow matlab dhanush. Yeah, we can use that bow to pluck the flower. She ran, and she, with her left hand, With the left hand, she picked up the bow and she ran to the garden. And with that bow, she pulled some flowers. She plucked the flowers. Her friends collected the flowers. Then she went back running and kept the bow at the at the place at its original place. Everyone was shocked. All the servants and all, they went running to Janak Maharaj. They went running to Janak Maharaj, telling that Maharaj, do you know what? Sita Devi, Sita was a small little child at that point in time. Sita Devi came and she pulled that, she just lifted the bow. And this bow was Shiva's Dhanusha. It was Shiva's bow. Yeah. Which is what? How can a small little girl pick up that bow? No one on the earth was able to pick up that. It was gifted to the Janak Maharaj by Lord Shiva. He said no one on this earth could lift it. It is so heavy. No one can lift it. How can the small little girl and go and just pick up that bow with the left hand? मतलब ऐसे भी नहीं right hand से उसको उठा रही है and then somehow they are all holding it together and taking it. ऐसे नहीं, she just lifted it like a stick and ran with the bow. Yeah, and then plucked the flowers, ran, came back and kept the bow. So then Janak Maharaj understood, boss, this girl is not an ordinary girl. Yeah, I mean, lifting Shiva's bow is not an easy one. So then he said that this Sita's Swayamvar should be arranged, and she should marry a very powerful person who is as powerful as her. Yeah. So then that is how he arranged for Swayamvar, and then you know the story, right? That Ram had come there and along with Vashishta Muni, and then um, Vishwamitra or Vashishta Muni, I don't exactly. I think it was with Vishwamitra. And then this Swayamvar was arranged, and then that is how Sita got married to Lord Ram. So during Sita's Swayamvar, all the demigods came. All the demigods came to see the Swayamvar. Even Brahma had come. Now Brahma also came to see Mithila and all. He also came for the Swayamvar. But Brahma is wondering that I am creator of this universe, but I can see not even a single thing I have made. Yes, Brahma is creator of everything. Yeah, Brahma creates everything which is there in this world. He is the secondary creator. Original creator is Vishnu. Brahma is the secondary creator. And he realizes that just one. Sorry. Yeah.
Ma'am,
So yeah, we were
someone
at
is
Brahma.
putting the timer, Mataji.
Who's doing that? Okay, let me know whoever is doing it. Okay, if you come to. Okay, so now what happened is Brahma realized that not a single thing which I have, which I created, is made here. So Brahma was very surprised with this. Indra also came to Mithila. Okay, when Indra came to Mithila, Indra saw that there was this sweeper who was sweeping the road. Indra said, "Wow, Janak Maharaj is sweeping the road. Let me go and pay obeisances to him." So Indra, he goes and pays obeisances to this to this person. And this person says, "No, I am not Janak Maharaj, I am the sweeper." Then Indra realizes, oh my God, sweeper is also like as opulent like Janak Maharaj. Yeah, so Indra said, Bapre, even the sweeper is so opulent. So the king will be how much opulent he will be, right? Now there is another pastime, okay, wherein Indra's son. Now, once what happened is Ram and Sita, after their marriage, they were sitting in the garden, in their private garden, and Ram was doing some, shringar of Sita, maybe braiding her hair or whatever. So he was doing some shringar of Sita, and this Indra's son Jayant, you know, he wanted to see Mithila. Yeah, he wanted to see Lord Ram. He wanted to see, let me see, थोड़ा doubt, थोड़ा pride था मन में. He came to Mithila. When he came to Mithila, he saw, he came in form of a crow. So when he came, he saw that Ram is doing Shringar of Sita. So he said, how can he be God? He is doing Shringar of lady. How can he be God? So then, what does this Jain do? This Jain, no, with his feet, he hurt Sita's leg, some feet. Yeah, thoda choch mara. And then Sita was showing him. And then this Jain, in form of a crow, he pricked Sita's breast, and from her breast milk oozed, blood oozed out. Yeah. So the blood oozed out, and that drop of blood, it fell on Lord Ram. When it fell on Ram, he got like super angry. What is this? And how can this crow do like this? And now his dhanusha, his bow and arrow, was not with him. So he took his, he took some blade of grass, and he converted into Brahmastra, and he sent it again behind this Jain. Now Jain started running. Okay, so in the entire Brahmand, wherever he could run, he was running. He ran to Indra. Hey, Indra, please save me, please save me, please save me. Indra said, boss, तू भी फंसेगा, मुझे भी फंसाएगा. चलो भाग यहाँ से. And तो कुछ जो करना है, you will on a road. Come on, go, run away from here. I don't want to get into this problem. Why you're taking Bhagavad Ram? Why are you taking Bhagavad Ram? You come on, you go. He just shooed him away. So then he went to, in the jail, he went to Shiva. As soon as he saw Shiva, gate, Shiva said, go close the door, don't let him come in. How can he take Panga with Lord Ram? We don't want even to see him. Just go away from here. Then he goes to gate, he goes running to Brahma. Yeah, Brahma says, boss, who can afford to take, Panga with Lord Ram? Are you crazy? Are you a mad person? Come on, go away from here. I don't want to see your face. So Brahma also shived him away. Now he was like wandering. Now Narad Muni saw him. Now Jayant earlier thought that only Narad Muni is like an ordinary person, always singing the glories of Lord. But right? Narad Muni is very compassionate to everyone. They're very kind to everyone. Narad Muni saw him. And Narad Muni saw him very dirty, very dirty. He understood that he is son of this Indra, and become very dirty, very skinny, very thin. I said, what happened? Why are you running? So then he told everything that all this happened. Yeah. So he said, why did you go there then? He said, I wanted to see glories of Lord Ram, but I had little doubts in my mind. And but then all these things happened. Hmm. He said, okay, wait, do one thing. Now go again. Go again and catch the feet of Lord Ram. And he said, Trahimam. Okay, go and catch feet of Lord Ram. So, but he'll punish me. He said, don't worry. You wanted to see his glories, no? Now go and see his mercy also. Okay? Just go there. I'm telling you, just go. So he said, okay, I'll go. Yeah, then he goes, this Jain goes, and he catches the feet of Lord Ram and says, Trahimam. Now Sita saw him. Sita requested Lord Ram, please save him. So Ram says, but who is his guru? Now, who is his guru? How? Without guru, there is no mercy. Yeah? Of course, without guru, like Prabhupada is there, because of Prabhupada, we get mercy. Right? Prabhupada recommends us, yeah, through Radharani, that Krishna, please accept my devotee. So, who is his guru? Yeah, why should I accept him? So then Narad Muni is his guru. Yeah. Narad Muni told him to go to Lord Ram. He gave him Ram Nam. So he becomes his Diksha Guru. He told him Krishna Katha, Rama Katha. So his heart is also purified. So he's become his Shiksha Guru. Yeah. So Sita is advocating. Okay. Sita is saying, Baba, please save him. Please don't punish him. And Ram is wondering, Hare, why are you advocating so much for him? Baba, he is the one who pricked your breast. And you are advocating for him. So then Sita said that Sarva Yonishu Kaunteya Samva Murte what is this? Aham Bija Pradapita. Yeah. So basically he says that you are the seed giving father. Aham bija prajapita. I am the seed giving father. So if you are the father of all the living entities, then I am the mother of all the living entities. If I am the mother of all the living entities, then how can, if my child, even if when the small child drinks the milk from the mother's breast, and even the small child bites, does the small child, does the mother punish that small child? No, she still forgives him. So similarly, he is like, you are father of the entire mankind. I am the mother of the entire mankind. So he becomes my child. So then he says, Baba, but he is not a small child. He is a big old grown up man. So he says, whatever, even if he is grown up man, he's still behaving like a small child. So he looks pretty old, but his brain is still like a child. So please forgive him. So he's a big boy with a small head. Yeah. So then, Sita was advocating, trying to convince Lord Ram, and then ultimately Ram agreed. Yeah. But Ram said that, see, boss, my barn is there. My barn will not go waste. Yeah, my arrow will not go waste. So I have to shoot this somewhere. So what Sita said, see, that is not my problem. That is your problem. You please handle it. So then, what did Ram do is Ram then shot the arrow at the eye of this of Jayan. And that is how if you see that the crows, I don't know this, but this is what is mentioned in the Katha. That the crows can see with only one eye. So if you see the crows, you just see it in a direction. And so then Sita said, okay, now that you hit the crow's eye, I will make the other eye so strong that within that कि वो इतना इतना फटाफट घूमेगा that he will not even realize that I don't have two eyes, I just have one eye. Yeah, like that. So Sita was so merciful with even if someone is hurting her, still she was very merciful. Yeah. Then there is this pastime of again Ram and Sita. Okay. Uh, once what happened is Ranveer, please be on mute. Once what happened is that Ram was again Ram and Sita were together. And again, funny incident I'm telling. I'm just telling you whatever stories you've not yet heard. Okay. So the Ram was with Sita in his private chamber. And Sita said, see, I see today, no, you become Sita, and I will become Ram. Matlab, what do you mean by this? So you wear my dress, I will wear your dress. Ram said, are you crazy? I will wear your dress and you will wear my dress. Today, yeah, please. For today, for at least for some time. At least for some time. Please, you wear my dress, I wear your dress. Reluctantly, Ram agreed. Okay. Now there was this Vashishta Muni. Vashishta Muni is Guru of Lord Ram. He was seeing all the pastimes of Lord Ram happening. Yeah. And with his Divya Drishti. So when then what happened is that Sita Devi, she wore Ram's clothes and Ram wore Sita's clothes. Yeah, and then Ram applied lipstick and all. And Sita also, Ram got dressed up like Sita and Sita got dressed up like Lord Ram. And then Dukshishta Muni, while he was just, looking at with his, with Divya Drishti, when he was looking at the pastimes of Lord Ram, then he said, Arey, am I seeing something wrong? Why is this disturbance coming from here? I'm not able to. There is some gadbad here. So no, he's the guru of Lord Ram. So he said, let me go and check. Yeah, let me go and check. So then he walks to the palace, and he walks to their private chamber, and he knocks the door of the private chamber. When he knocks the door of private chamber, now it is Guru, yeah, Vashishta Muni. Now Lord Ram has to, allow him to come in his room because the Guru is knocking the door. So Ram said that, Sita, quickly we have to exchange our clothes. So Sita said, yes. Yeah. They quickly, planned to exchange their clothes. They exchanged their clothes, but Ram forgot to remove the lipstick which he had applied. And then, without removing the lipstick, he went and greeted Vashishta Rishi. When he went and greeted Vashishta Muni, so then, Vashishta Muni came inside Ram and he asked, Ram, how come there is a lipstick on your lips? Then Ram said, "Oh, I did everything and I just forgot to remove this lipstick." Then he felt so shy of himself. He was so shy of himself. He stopped for a couple of days. He stopped going to the royal assembly. And Vashishta Muni said, "My dear Lord, these are all your pastimes. You don't have to feel shy about all this. You are all enjoying your pastimes. So you don't have to feel shy about all this." So this is again, one of the pastimes of Lord Ram. Then another pastime also could be, Ravan. Ravan told to Sita that I have 5,000
Yes,
maids.
Mataji.
Yeah,
Mataji, is that fasting because I was disconnected.
yeah, no problem. This session is getting recorded, beta. Okay, so I'll
Okay,
share the recording with you. Yeah, yeah,
okay, ma'am.
yeah. So then Ravan said to Sita, "Then see, Arey Baba, why are you behind that Ram? Yeah, so just leave him, na. I say I have 5,000 maids, and there are this 5,000 maids who will serve you." So you remember that when Sita was in the forest, yeah, when Sita was with Ravana in the Ashok Vatika, Sita was so composed, yeah. Even though she was very sad that she was away from Lord Ram, never did she give up her gave herself to Ravan. Yeah, she was very clear that whatever is there, Lord Ram himself will come and he will save me. But then she knew that Lord Ram will definitely come. And she said that, I will. So she thought, okay, Ravan also, so she was compassionate to everyone. She was compassionate to everyone. So then she told Ravan, so she thought that if I tell Ravan that, you surrender to Ram, Ravan is not going to surrender to Lord Ram. So that is that. So that point is out of question. He's not going to surrender to Lord Ram. So then he said that, she said she thought of telling him, why don't you make friendship with Lord Ram? Yeah. If you want to live, she was also telling, why don't you make friendship with Lord Ram? So in spite of Ravan abducting her, in spite of Ravan kidnapping her, still she was so compassionate to even Ravan. She thought that, she told Ravan that you make friendship with Lord Ram, that, then you will not be killed. Yeah, because Ram will come, he'll kill you, he'll destroy your dynasty. Why you want to get into all that? Yeah. So even then, she did not, she was still compassionate with Lord Ram. And eventually when this Agni Pariksha was there, right? So when all the Vanar Sena, they attacked Ravan, and there's this big huge fight which happened between Ravan. On one side there were all the Ram's army. On other side there were Ravan and his son and everyone. Yeah, and also when the fight happened, and then eventually Sita was rescued, and eventually when Sita was got back, she was called back. That time, then Ram said that how can I? So Ram was just waiting and she was just walking. She was just with her with her face down. She was walking towards the Lord Ram. So she thought that Ram would open his hands wide and he will accept Sita. But that was not the case. Yeah, and Lord said, "Stop! I don't accept you like this." And then Sita was shocked. How can you tell me not accept like this? So he said that, how do I know you've been staying with this Rakshasas for so many days, so many months? How can I accept you? So then Shiza felt very bad. She felt very bad. But again, this was one of the pastime. Yeah, because he wanted his original Sita back. So then no one knew about this. So he told Lakshman that, Sita has to pass Agni Pariksha. So then Lakshman said, no. I mean, in his mind, he said, how can I do it? She is my When she's like my mother, how can I do that? In his mind, he was thinking. But now it was instruction from Lord Ram and he had to follow it. So then he went ahead and he built an Agni Kund for him. And then, they invoked Agni Dev. And Agni Dev came. And then they requested Sita that please go and, stand in this fire. And Sita, tears were flowing from Sita's eyes. Tears were flowing from Sita's eyes. And then, Sita went and gave Agni Pariksha. When Sita went and gave Agni Pariksha, then uh, you know, this original Sita, which was under the shelter of Lord of Agni Dev, original Sita came out and Svedavati went back. Now understand. So, and then, then you know that, Ram and Sita, they all came back to Ayodhya. But then this Vedavati, Vedavati, she always had a desire to marry Lord Ram. So he said, Lord Ram, I wanted to marry you. So Lord Ram said that, in this life, I am Ek Patni Vrat. So I can only marry once. So I will not have another wife. So then he said that in my next avatar, I will marry you. So Tirupati, yeah. So Tirupati, Bhagwan Tirupati there is Lord Ram, and he said in that avatar you will come as Padmavati. Okay. So that Vedavati eventually she comes as Padmavati, and Padmavati is wife. So Tirupati is Lord Ram, and Padmavati is the Sita. This Vedavati. So in the next life, he said, okay, I will marry you. So that is how eventually Vedavati also, marries Lord Ram. Okay. So these are certain so these are certain small pastimes which I told you about Mother Sita. So from my side the pastimes are over. I would like you to answer few questions. Can you tell me some of the pastimes when Sita was very tolerant and very composed? Yeah, one pastime. But don't detail the pastime, just name the pastime. Okay. All hands down
टॉलरेंट
first,
का मतलब
and
क्या
then
होता है?
yeah.
ये टॉलरेंट का मतलब क्या होता है?
टॉलरेंट का मतलब सहनशील. ओके.
क्या होता है?
ओके हाँ अभी अभी आप हैंड रेज करो. यस ध्रुविका एंड देन नमिश.
जी, I don't know that story's name,
Don't tell
but
the story, just tell me the in 2 3 words. Which is that pastime?
Mataji, the thing is that you only tell that, but now I'm saying again that that is the Agni Pariksha pastime.
Okay. Tolerance is Agni Pariksha pastime. Okay. Yes, Namish.
That is the same.
सेम. अरे कोई दूसरा तो बताओ. कितने सारे पास्टम से पूरे रामायण में कितनी सारी स्टोरियां हैं. यस सानवी. यस सन.
Mataji, the one wherein Jayant, the son of Indradev, hurt Lord Mother Sita, yet she convinced Lord Ram to forgive him.
Yes, very good. See, there are so many pastimes, right? Even when they were married and they were told to go to forest. Yeah, she said, I don't want to. She was also princess. Yeah, she could have said, no, I can't go, Baba, in the forest. But she said, no, I'll just stay with my husband. Wherever my husband is there, I'll stay with my husband. So in the
Mataji, can
forest.
I?
Yes,
Um,
Anika.
Mataji, also I have.
Mataji, like Mother Sita was tolerant while Ravan kidnapped her. Mataji, she could just get angry on him and just like punish him, but she was like still like she was still thinking about Ram, and she said to Ravana to make friendship, but he didn't make.
Yeah, very good. Very nice. Yes, Anvi, you
Um,
were saying something? Yeah.
I also had a question, Mataji. Like Mother Sita was so powerful that she picked up the Shiv Dhanush. Then why was this pastime? Like she was herself so capable that she could punish Ravan for his bad deeds. So
Yes,
then,
but yeah. But so why did she wait for Lord Ram to come? Yeah.
yeah, yes.
Because
Mataji,
see, Lord Ram was her husband, and she wanted to glorify Lord Ram, that my Ram is capable enough that to save his wife. So that is why this entire pastime happened. Even when
Mataji,
Hanuman came, right? Even when Hanuman came, he said, "No, I will not come with you. Let Lord Ram come," because he wanted to glorify Lord Ram. She loved Lord Ram so much. Because मेरे husband तो definitely मेरे सेव कर सकते हैं. और everything the world will glorify him. So for which
Mataji, I
glorification?
have one doubt.
एक second, one after
Mataji,
the
can I
another.
say?
Mataji,
एक second, one after the another. Okay. So does that clarify your answer, Sanvi? Your
Uh,
question?
Yes, Mataji. Like, another question was, like जब वो अशोक वाटिका में थी तो लाइक काफी सारे सीरियल्स में भी देखा और रामायण में भी लिखा है कि वो सिर्फ वहां पर एक राक्षसनी थी जो उनको खाना ला कर देती थी एंड उनका बहुत केयर करती थी। बाकी सारे को भी अत्याचार करते थे, लेकिन वो इतनी पावरफुल थी तो वो उनको अपने आप तो सबक सिखा सकती थी ना।
लेकिन उसको टच नहीं करता था ना कोई, उसको कोई भी टच नहीं करता था ना, नॉट दोस राक्षसीज वर टचिंग हर, और नॉट इवन रावण वाज टचिंग हर, नो वन वाज टचिंग हर. So there was
ओके।
a physical hurt which was happening. She was mentally, away from, because of the separation. She was in a, she was very sad. But who was touching her?
माताजी,
No one could dare to touch her.
माताजी,
हाँ
माताजी,
ओके।
Yeah? एक second, one after the other. Raise करो hand, सब लोग. Tanya answers your question.
यस माता जी।
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, Anika. I will
Ma-
try to answer your questions. Yes, Anika. Yeah.
Mataji, like, why did Rama say Sita to do Agni Pariksha?
This was Agni Pariksha because he wanted one is he wanted his original Sita back. And he knew कि सीता को कुछ होने वाला है नहीं. But Sita was, she is Lakshmi, she is Radharani. She is the most powerful person in the entire material creation and the spiritual creation. This is just a pastime. This is a pastime to show that, his role, Rama's role in this particular pastime was as a very ideal king. So if a wife is staying with some other person for so many months, he wanted to prove that, Sita is still pure. No one should question her. So just as a pastime, he just, as a, this thing, he told her to do Agni Pariksha. Because, Sita was Sita. Who can, even Sita, even Ravan couldn't touch Sita. It was Vedavati, he kidnapped. So Ram, so that it is just part of the pastime. Okay? Yeah. Yes,
माताजी,
Dhruvika, you have a question?
माताजी, I have a question that why Sita Mata was scared of Agni Pariksha?
She was not scared. She was just playing a role. ड्रामा में कैसे रोल प्ले करते हैं ना, she was playing a role. She was very sad and all. But when she see that she was internally so happy. Internally, she was so happy that now she's going to meet Lord Ram. But externally, she was showing that, that now I have to go through Agni Pariksha. Vedavati, it was Vedavati who had to go to Agni Pariksha. And Sita came out from fire. It was not who Sita entered the fire. It was Vedavati went entered the fire and Sita came out of fire. Understood?
माताजी, माताजी,
एक सेकंड में सृष्टि, हाँ एक सेकंड सृष्टि बेटा, हैंड रेस करो बेटा. क्या?
माताजी,
Yeah.
माताजी, that why Ravan had kidnapped Mata Sita?
Ravan kidnapped Mother Sita because he was very lusty, he was very greedy, he got very attracted to, beautiful women. That is why he thought, Mother Sita is also so beautiful. Let me kidnap her and enjoy her. That way. So he kidnapped her.
माताजी,
Why did she allow Ravan to kidnap her? Is that your question?
yes, माताजी.
हाँ, तो फिर इतना पूरा पास टाइम नहीं होता ना. तो राम को भी तो पूरा ड्रामा खत्म करना था ना. तो दिस इज ऑल पास टाइम which teaches so many things, right? अभी आपको लगता है वो सांपों के बाण से राम एंड लक्ष्मण दे वर लाइक हाफ डेड, ऐसे हो सकता है क्या? वो they are like lord of the universe. Can an arrow just, they get fainted? This is all impossible, but this is part of the entire drama. This is all the pastime which the Lord Ram does to teach us many things.
माताजी,
Mataji, can I answer?
What do you want to answer?
Mataji, a question that what are in which all pastimes did
Yes.
Mataji?
One second, Ade, one second. Dhruvika, you understood this? These pastimes are played by the Lord along with his devotees to teach us many things.
माताजी,
Okay? So
माताजी,
Lord Ram को
माताजी,
सीता को अपडेट करना easy नहीं था. She allowed herself to get updated to that ये पूरा pastime बने. Here in this pastime, Lord Ram is playing a role of an ordinary human being. Understood? He is playing a role of an ordinary human being. Ordinary human being who's a very good son, who is a very pious king, who is a very devoted husband. So it teaches us, right? It teaches the man to become very devoted husband. It teaches men to be pious. It teaches women to be very tolerant. It teaches women that we should not see anyone else other than our husband. It teaches brothers that you should treat your brother's wife as your mother. Right? It teaches so many things. That is why Lord Ram had to do all this pastime. You understood, Dhruvika? Maybe Dhruvika got logged out. Okay, yes, Adya. And then Shrishti has one question. Yes, Shrishti after Adya. Yes, beta.
Mataji, when they were
You forgot.
yes, Mataji.
Okay.
I'll tell you after Srishti.
Yes. Yes, Shrishti. And then Arhit.
माताजी
Hmm.
जब जब सबने सीता माता को जंगल में छोड़ दिया था तब भी वो गुस्सा नहीं हुई सब पर और जंगल में रहकर उन्होंने लॉ और कुश को अच्छे से बड़ा किया
Yes, see, she's so sweet, right? Sita Maharani is so sweet. In spite of very nice, Shrishti, very good. So in spite of Ram leaving her to the jungle via Lakshman, she was still angry. Yeah, so very nice, Shrishti. Yes, Arjun.
Mataji, I remembered what I wanted to say.
Okay, after you, Arjun. Yes.
So, Mataji, like Srishti said that when they were sent, when Lakshman sent Sita Devi to the forest, that time also she was very tolerant. Afterwards, when Love and Kush came to Ram's kingdom, that time as well, Sita Devi was also called, and when she disappeared, at that time also she was like telling that what all things had happened and all. That time also, when she had to disappear, she was that time also really very tolerant, as they told that you should disappear and all.
Yeah, very true.
And
Very
Mataji, I
true.
wanted to ask a question
Yes.
about the same thing. Like,
Yes.
Lord Ram knew that Sita wasn't kidnapped by Ravana, but still, Lord Ram ordered to send Sita Devi to the forest.
Just 1 second, Arya, just 1 second. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, can you please repeat your question? And after that, I'm going to show you a nice video, okay? Quickly. Yes, Arya. Everyone,
Like,
please wait. I'm going to show you a nice video before you leave. Yeah.
when Lord Ram knew that Devi Sita wasn't impure, the Ravana had not kidnapped Devi Sita, but still he got influenced by the people of Ayodhya, and he sent Sita to the forest and all. So
Hmm.
why did he did that? He
He
knew
did
that
it
Devi Sita
again.
wasn't impure.
Yeah, of course he knew. Of course he knew. But ऐसा नहीं है कि he just left her, wandering. He sent her to, this Rishi's ashram. Yeah, so it was not that Vishwamitra's ashram, it was not that he just left her anywhere. He knew that, she'll be taken proper care of that way. So again, it was part of the pastime. ऐसा नहीं है कि he was like a careless husband. हाँ, ठीक है, people are saying my reputation is important. That is why I should do this. No. He
But
was a very
Mataji, why did
responsible.
he send her? He could have told his praja that this was not the case and what all thing had happened. He would have told it to his praja,
Yeah,
and
but
then the praja would have
Praja was not ready
accepted
to
Devi
accept
Sita.
because then it would have become gossip. People would not have spoken on front of his face, but people were in the back and they would have started the gossip. And the gossip had started, and he did not want people to gossip. So that is the reason why. He did not want people to gossip and he did not want people to get distracted. So that is why, even when he did that yajna he did, right? Ratsve yajna, that whatever yajna it was there. Yeah, he did that yajna. That time also, he did not, marry again. Mother Sita ka statue bana ke, Mother Sita was sitting next to him. He loved her a lot. He loved her a lot. But yes, his actions from the material point of view, we think that they are not justified. How can a husband leave her wife when she's pregnant? Of course, from a material eyes, this doesn't appeal to us. That is very true. But from Lord Ram's perspective, he did not just leave her. Ram, he left her in such a place that Sita is properly taken care of, and his sons will grow in a proper environment so that they become good, nice warriors to take over that way.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah. Okay, Sanvi, you have a question? Sanvi?
Yes, Mataji, I had a question. What Adya asked, I heard it somewhere that Mata Sita heard people gossiping about that she was in Raksha's house for so many months. Then she should not be as the queen of Ayodhya. So she did not want that people should say that about her husband and all that. So she herself took the decision to go to the forest and asked Lord Ram and Lakshman to send her to the forest. But Mataji, she was the queen herself, and she also passed the Agni Pariksha before she came Ayodhya. So then she actually proved her purity. Then also people told her
And so
to.
people, yeah, that is also, now this is again past part of the past time. Now just see the link, yeah. This is again Satyug. Satyug, mein people's mind are not very contaminated. They're all, in the mode of pure goodness. Now something putting contamination in someone's mind is also part of this entire drama. Okay, this entire pastime, wherein Lord Ram is playing a role of an ordinary king, people doubting his wife. He want to ensure that, there are no gossips happening like that. So still, he ensures that he doesn't shoo away his responsibility, land Sita in a proper protective place. I agree with our material, understanding. Of course, it's completely wrong. But what Lord Ram did, because that he was from his perspective, is Lord Ram, yeah, and she's Mother Sita. So
Okay.
she was taken care of. I mean, ऐसा नहीं कि उसने उसको छोड़ दिया, she was taken care of. So that still he was responsibly acting responsibly. But I understand your perspective, absolutely. Yes, Arkit.
Mataji, when the Sita Mata Lakshman and Lord Rama is in the forest, then the Sita Mata see the deer, and she said the Lord Rama to
Get that deer.
yes, to kill that deer because it is of
Golden deer.
golden deer. And yes, Mataji. Um,
क्या हो गया? चलो, I have to say, I will show you one video. क्या कहना चाहते हो आप? अरे बोलो.
Mataji means जब सीता माता लक्ष्मण और राम जी फॉरेस्ट में थे तब Mataji 2 minutes.
ठीक है, चलो वीडियो देख लो और फिर हम बात करते हैं वापस, ठीक है? This is a very nice video. I just love this one. One second. It is going at 2.5x. 1 second. I was hearing at very high speed something, and it just continued like that. I'm so sorry. Okay, चलो.
हमेशा होती है.
Yes. It is such a nice video, right? I just love this song.
Hey,
Yes.
yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, this kind of song was sung by Love Kush in the where
In
in the
television.
kingdom of Lord Ram in front of
Okay.
him.
So it's very sweet. So today, Sita Navami, let's pray to Mother Sita to bless her. Baba, please be on mute. Yeah, to bless us to develop nice devotional service towards Lord Ram, towards Krishna. Yes, and to bless us in our lives so that we all go back home, back to Godhead, along with our parents, along with our grandparents, and all our family members. Yeah. Okay, with this we end our class. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. Tomorrow we start with chapter 5. So tomorrow's class will be
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Okay, bye.
Hare Krishna